Good morning, gamers, and welcome back to some more TFT VOD reviews with Spiff Boy. We are back in action, and we are in Platinum now, baby. And this is a game I was honestly gonna skip ahead to this one. I was like, I don't care how many I recorded in between. I'm gonna skip to this one. I want to record this one. But it was the next one, so it's perfect. And I have this titled literal best game ever. And so again, probably now you already know where this is going. So I end up getting the EXODIA comp. I get pretty much the best team possible. Like I don't think anything beats this team. But not only do I get the great comp, but I also play this game pretty well. I'm not exactly handed things. But I make the most out of what I have available. So immediately, you see we get the Vi out of the first round. Also, we have a vest, we have a cloak, so we got some good tank items. We get a Vi early, which is awesome because we also get the Kale, which is awesome because if we get one more bad boy, Ezreal or Sona, we have ourselves an underground start, which is very strong in my opinion. I think it's great. And boom, there it is. There's the Sona. So we are so even though I started this video saying we aren't given too much, we are given an underground start, which is pretty great. Underground very powerful, and this again is on an older patch. So this I believe so underground right now is only 3 and 5. It's not 3, 4, 5, 6 like it is on like 13.3C or whatever patch we're on these days. So it's not it only gets stronger from here, but even at its current state it was pretty strong. And now I will say excuse me, I will say the underground it's great because it's pretty much free econ, and ideally there's two things that I think about it. Okay, here we go. I mean, Unrelenting Force is nasty. Like I better take it. Yeah, good. Unrelenting Force, carry Vi is incredible, especially when you're doing an underground start. And so, normally, I would say let's lose streak this underground start, but I mean we're given such good things that we can actually win streak with underground. Now, Bramblevest versus Gargoyle Stoneplates. I might even argue that Gargoyle Stoneplate is better here because Vi is our only tank. And so she will get max value out of the kind of multi-target factor of the Gargoyle Stoneplate. But Bramblevest isn't bad either. People do have crit early in the game, so it will still be doing that damage. Now, when you go underground, there are a few routes you can go. You have a great econ start. Also, how did this guy get? Oh, that's how he got Sonya's, because he has the as support augments. Of course, I was like, shouldn't we have gotten champions? Anyways, when I get underground, I like to there's two routes you can go. Well, there's actually quite a few routes you can go because the units are. There's so many different like synergies of the units that are like secondary to their underground stats, synergies stat. I don't know, whatever word I'm trying to say. Point is that there's a lot of things you can pivot to. Samira is one of the strongest comps in the game right now, so you can just underground into Samira, help that build your econ. You can underground into like Heart Spell Slingers with the Sona. Underground into Brawlers, maybe, if you manage to get some bows to make Jax viable. But my personal favorite is undergrounding into Recon. Kai'Sa Recon is absurdly strong. The main thing a Kai'Sa Recon team needs is some front line. Once you got your back line situated, all you care about is front line. And we have Vi carry. We have Vi tank carry. So that's pretty good. The other thing is that it's very it's very item dependent, how you're able to, which comp you're able to go to. So right now we have a tank item, so we don't really have that much of a signal. You can see I'm holding on to, I have the Ash for the recon, but I'm also holding on to this Renekton. You know, maybe we go a laser core angle. I see this Rammus in the shop, which is part of the Kaisa comp. This guy is just open forwarding. Very interesting. You don't. I mean, it is a strategy if you're truly trying to lose streak. I guess, yeah. I mean, he's probably gonna just hard forcing the Samira. But you know, I don't know. Also, good on me not buying the Rammus, even though that does fit into a Kaisa comp. I don't think I'm fully sold on Kaisa yet, even though my brain says recon that equals Kaisa. You know, we don't necessarily want to do that. We don't want to ruin the econ. The key to a Kaisa comp is getting level 7 as quickly as possible, and then 3-starring every unit that is involved in it. The second key is getting a static shiv. You need a static shiv on Kaisa for the comp to work. So I don't know why I was going for the cloak, because the tier is clearly what we want here. Well, I guess, you know, at the same time, I don't know how quickly my brain has said, you know, it's Kaisa recon time. But I guess I said it quick enough. So I do support the level there. Again, we're streaking. We're on a 3 streak. I think the losing out on that gold of interest is not as important as maintaining the streak. If we can maintain a 5 streak into Wolves, we are in a, or Krugs, I guess, we are in a very, 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 very good spot. So we're up against another underground player, which is fortunate for us because they probably want to lose, although they also have the Ez carry augment, or not the Ez carry, the Ez support augment. So we know now, and I keep reading this, trying to figure out what it is. It just makes Vi strong. It's not that complicated, man. Come on. So we know we're going to be contested on Ezreal's. Ezreal is an important part of the final recon comp. If you get full recon, that gives you 100% crit and crit on your abilities, which is awesome. But you know, if we can get a spat or something, you know, we'd want to drop the Ashe, because Ashe doesn't do much. And there it is. Now I see that and I'm like, okay, it's a Kaisa game. It's a Kaisa game. And that's all there is to it. So, you know, theoretically, we could we could have sold, you know, not bought those, made econ. You know, I may even drop the Sona, Ashe, Kale. You know, I might do an early cash out here depending on how this goes. Putting Kaisa in for the Ashe 2 may have been the better option. And we do unfortunately lose. It's always tough. It's always sad when the win streak is cut off right in time. Now I'm thinking, yeah, okay, perfect. We made the 20 econ. 7 gold, no thanks. We're gonna keep going. Rule of thumb I follow. There you go. Now we have the Cho'Gath. Let's improve that comp. Just pop the level 2 Vi. You know, we're not too concerned about 3-starring her. Rule of thumb that I like to play with Underground is generally you can go for 3 heists. You know, unless you need to swap them, or you just have the, you know, you just have your comp on bench and the payout's good enough. 3 heists seems to be the sweet spot where, oh, and look at that, we are just gifted. We are gifted a static shiv. Unbelievable. Anatomo traits? Oh, give me recon. Give me recon. I don't want to pop it. I wonder again why I'm so hesitant to pop this bad boy. Put the Kaisa in for the Alistair. I support that, especially given the fact that we. Now I really should pop this because, yep, there's our recon album. So now exactly like I was saying, we're gonna be able to drop the Ashe eventually. In fact, do we drop her now? No. We sell the Alistair. That makes sense. Now I should slam this recon on somebody. It does boost the stats of my my decidedly current carry. I'd probably put it on Kale. Kale or Sona. Probably Kale. Kale actually benefits from it, but you know Sona's a higher cost unit, so there's an argument to be made either way. But as you can see, we're winning pretty handedly now. This comp, unlike the previous video, the duelist comp, this is not a consistent comp. This is not a, you know, let's top for it. This is a, we are all inning frequently for a first place or a last place. So let's see. Luden's Echo isn't bad. Celestial Blessing, I mean, it's just, Celestial Blessing is just always a safe pick to go with. So I do end up going with it. Makes sense. Pop our level. Throw in the Chobro. Now I really should use this recon spat. Do I throw it on? Yeah, I throw it on Kale. Okay, good. I do throw it on Kale. Yeah, throw it on Kale is the correct option here. You can throw recon on Shogath, and it's silly. But Shogath will also kind of troll you, and so, you know, I saw somebody in a YouTube video do it, and it worked, and then I tried it, and, you know, the rest of my comp wasn't strong enough where that Shogath just actively trolled me. So yeah, so we bump up that crit chance quite a bit, and you know, that's like just dropping that one thing is a major power spike for our team. I guess dropping that one thing and then also throwing in the Cho'Gath. So that's a double spiker. As you can see, that Vi is just is a beast right now, and we can likely keep her for most of the game. There's arguments to be made about certain augments, you know, dropping them at certain points in the game. You know, just replace your comp, go down the augments. You know, the augment kept me healthy, yada yada yada, all that nonsense. But here, you know, we keep her around. And there's the Rammus at the perfect interval for us to make Econ and also have him. So yeah, so for those who don't know, the comp, the Kaisa Recon comp, you start with, so your core is, you got 4 Recon, and then we're going to be rolling at level 7, so we have 3 more slots. So you throw in Cho'Gath, you throw in Rammus, and you throw in Nyla. That's pretty good. So the Nyla, it gives Duelist to the Vayne. And once you have sufficient 3 stars, you can bump level 8, throw an Echo. Now you have Star Guardian on your. And oh my god, this guy. I mean, this guy might just be AFK. I thought he was open forwarding in the beginning, but I mean, he's just. I thought it was a strat, but I mean, unless he has some. No, he has preparation and nothing on his bench. Yeah, he just AFK'd. So you know, we'll take some free wins. We don't mind that. What tangent was I just going on? Yeah, you throw in the Star Guardian and on your Kaisa, and then it's just free low. So we probably want a rod here. So Static Shiv, Rage Blade, and then something like Giant Slayer or Hextech Gunblade is kind of what you need to go for. I got another bow. Don't I already have a bow on my bench? No, I have it here on my bench. So, another bow, always good, always useful. And we'll keep it rocking. So now as you can see here, I'm not doing much. I'm letting it vibe. We have a hurricane potential, not exactly what we care about here. So we just vibe. Again, the key here is we want to get to level 7 very quickly, and then we spend all of our gold in making our units 3 stars. You're supposed to slow roll with, you know, with like an all-in every here and there, depending on how strong everyone else is getting. Also, another thing that I should be doing is I should be scouting to see if I'm actually contested. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we've really faced anyone playing Recon. But we should be doing better at actively looking for it, because one surefire way to lose going for Kaisa Recon is to contest. just because in order to win with it, it really heavily depends on getting 3 stars or just 2 stars and then splashing in some golden units. So if you're stuck, if you're getting contested, it's a good way to make sure that both of you don't make top 4. So if we watch the side, we see it looks like 2 people are going for supers. Now we're finally contesting. So this guy is going full underground, and he is trying to jam the Samira. Has a Shroud of Stillness on her. Not a Shroud of Stillness. Oh yeah, and I also ask about the thing, because the tooltip says it gives 0 gold, but like, why would it say that? So I don't know if it's like bugged, if it's supposed to give more gold, if what's going on. Yeah, apparently they just forgot to update the tooltip. I think this was during the time when like Riot was just getting like non-stop hacked all the time for no reason, and so their tooltips were displaying improperly. But yeah, so we're in a pretty safe spot, so we're able to just chat and ask random questions. Gotcha. You gotta make sure you put some enunciation behind the words you're trying to share. Now we push 7 after wolves most likely here. Yeah, no, we continue this heist. Absolutely. We are so healthy that there's no concern. Now this may be a topic worthy of debate. Oh, we also have a 5 streak going into wolves, which is excellent. Also there's an Ezreal that I don't see that I absolutely want to grab. I don't know why I'm not. Do you see the Ezreal? Do you see the Ezreal? Do you see the Ezreal? Oh, I'm blind. Ezreal would be good. I could replace. Oh, there it is. There's our Rage Blade on Kai'Sa. So now her items are complete. Ideally, I could replace Kayle with Ezreal, so we keep underground. Slap the recon on Sona, and we have 4 recon, and then we're in a good spot. So honestly, I shouldn't be buying these Sonas. I don't think it's that useful. The Echo, again, it's a bit premature. But we chill here. We assume we're gonna win. Well, I guess, an argument can be made. Since we're playing Vi, since Vi is our main tank, Echo could be more useful before the Nyla, because it'll give Aegis. So it'll give a team-wide defensive buff rather than a secondary carry attack speed buff. So I think I respect it. I think I respect the idea. Although our team is capped right now. We have 7 in. Although then again, we are holding on to some undergrounds. I hope I take Underground Soul here. Yeah. So we get our Ezreal. We have an additional Underground, so we can drop 1. What am I thinking? Because the Hextech Gunblade we absolutely want to put on Kai'Sa, almost certainly. And we're just rolling it. Kai'Sa 2, awesome. Now I should probably put in the vein for the Ashe. Echo for Sona. Okay, we still have 3 underground. We get the Aegis. Sona, you're gone. Ashe, you're gone. Put recon on Echo, not bad. Hextech Gunblade on Kai'Sa. Okay, look at this, Yeah, clearly it was a good game. And then we probably want to drop the Ashe for Vayne. That is, I think that's the one step I forgot. Right here. I'm not too worried. Our team is insanely strong right now. But it could be stronger. Because, this is titled the best game ever, but I'm not gonna lie, I've had better Kai'Sa recon games than this. I guess in terms of final HP, whatever that means, I'll leave up in the air. But all I'm gonna say is things do get dicey for a second in this one. Thankfully, an Ashe in the shop reminds me that I want to get rid of my Ashe. So, you know, beautiful how those things work out. And that underground heart was actually, I mean, that's actually kind of insane. That allows me to keep underground, because I want Ezreal. He's a part of the comp. I want Vi. That's gonna be one of my main tanks, and it helps with the echo. It's actually kind of crazy how all that works out. So this is, I mean, this is about as good as it gets, because our front line is much stronger than usual. We have one less unit in our back line, but who cares about Nash? Like, it just doesn't do anything. Maybe with an Ashe augment, like 3-star Ashe can do something, but a 2-star Ashe at stage 4-3 just isn't. It ain't it. It ain't it. But you know what is it? Kaisa with the best items possible, best in set, baby. So we're looking like we're on a clean 10 streak. What we want off Carousel, maybe a belt for Redemption, maybe a cloak for Dragonclaw. I think those are both viable options here. Of course, we are way too healthy, so we will not have our pick of the litter. But, you know, on stage 4, the stage 4 Carousel, this is a, people are generally looking to complete their carry items, which fortunately we already have complete. So we do get our pick of the litter. So again, I think both options were viable. The Dragonclaw was on a more expensive unit, or the cloak was on a more expensive unit to build us Dragonclaw. So you know, we send it. Now again, the key to this comp is 3-starring the units, because we're keeping ourselves stuck at level 7 for a long time until we 3-star them. We at least want to 3-star Kaisa and one of our frontliners. That kind of guarantees you the top 4. I'm finally doing some scouting and seeing that we are just absolutely not contested. There's like 2 people going mechs and like 3 people going supers, so they're causing themselves issues. We're up against a Samira player, but doesn't have Last Whisper, so my Rammus, you know, is gonna be just fine against that. Yeah, look at that. She doesn't die. The Hex Tech healing and the lack of Last Whisper means that Rammus don't die. So an argument could be made. You know, double Rammus 2 over Rammus and over the Cho'Gath. I think it's a 1-star Cho'Gath, isn't it? No, it is a 2-star Cho'Gath. That argument could be made for looking at the team comps. You know, if we're up against a lot of, if you don't know, Cho'Gath sucks up AP damage, and Rammus sucks up AD damage. So depending on who you're up against, there's an argument to be made to swap one for the other. But instead, you know, we're just staying at level 7, 50 gold, just buying pairs. I mean, this is the team comp. Like I said, so in this scenario we push 8, we can swap Nyla in, or not swap Nyla in, but put Nyla in at 8. But that is certainly not our prerogative at this point. Our prerogative is to 3-star. As you can see, we are already doing plenty of damage. We're able to get down real low on gold. Or I guess not real low on gold. We're able to go to 49 because we assume we're going to win these. And we stay pretty dang strong. Now, my gut tells me, and I'm wondering if my gut in game feels this. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that god shop. Do we cut and run? I think I might be, given the shop I just saw. Oh no, we're greedy. Look at this shop. Okay, just give us the Cho'Gaths, I guess. I think after this round, it would be worthwhile to roll down. You know, kind of all in. Let's get those 3 stars. I mean, we're very close to Cho. We're very close to Rammus. We're pretty dang close to Kaisa too. So you know, these are not terrible options. Let's see, we have a blue buff, we have Rod, Jeweled Gauntlets, Locket. What a Locket and a blue buff? I mean, I don't really know here. Not great items for the comp. I don't mind the Locket. And blue buff. Sure, throw it on Echo, why not? Get some stuns on him. Now, again, a little bit of a blunder there. We don't Vayne, come on. We're trying to and I buy the Ez. When you're at level 7, you're trying to 3-star 3 costs. So and maybe the Vi. You know, maybe the Vi. I don't know why I'm thinking so much. Just buy him, man. Get rid of that Ez. Buy the 2. As you can see, we lose this round. If you check sell the Ez. There you go. You can see that guy has like 30 gold in the bank. We have just about 50. That guy rolled. We didn't. We messed around with items too much. And now he's like, why the heck do you still have an underground thing going? Yeah, buddy. You're in for the big time. And I realized that's why we didn't cut and run. Because our comp is complete and we still have 3 underground. So might as well. Bing bang boom, 3-star Cho. Love to see it. Now we gotta roll fast. 3-star Rammus. Love to see it. Don't buy the Ez. Come on, you're trolling me. Kaisa. Yeah, make sure you organize them. Don't keep rolling. Vi. Vayne. You're trolling me with these Ezreals, man. We know we're contested. Just sell it, please. So we are 2 Kaisas away. We are 1 Vi away. And we are a few Vaynes away. And we have 3-star front lines. I mean, this is looking beefy. So we make light work of this guy, but like I said, you know, brief spoiler, but it does. I will say this game does get dicey at some point. So I'm wondering. I don't remember what team gave me the trouble, but I know someone does. Another Kaisa. It's life's good when you're uncontested. There's an argument to roll here. I mean, we're 1 off of 2 3-stars. So yeah, we'll roll to 10. Why not? Why not? Rolling to 10 instead of rolling to 0. I mean, that 1 extra gold you get from interest. I mean, it doesn't change a ton, but it can change some things. Now we get our Rammus Zephyred, not too bad. Our Kaisa, ooh, I thought she was gonna dodge into the Urgot. She didn't, but she dodged into the Sejuani. Now, yeah, it looks like this guy is the one giving us trouble. Level 8, just an insanely strong team. Insane items on Misfortune. I guess Obsidian Cleaver might be better than Last Whisper. I actually don't know the stats of it, but I just know it's Armor Pen, so that's really all you need to know. So what do we grab here? I would lean towards like Redemption or another Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw on our Cho isn't bad. Redemption for some extra healing on the front line. I am clicking the Dragon Claw, but we don't get it, unfortunately. Maybe Morello's? Yeah. Morello's on an expensive unit. We can throw it on Cho'Gath. You know, he benefits a little bit from AP, and the burn will be useful to reduce healing. I'm not too upset with that. I think given our position in the item draft, you know, that's the best we could do. So throw that on the Cho, bro. Throw that on the Cho, bro. There we go. There we go, sir. And I guess I'm just you know, there's an argument to be made about rolling versus not rolling. So I could greed and boost up my econ. Well, I guess which side is greeding, you know? So I guess I'm thinking I could boost my econ here, you know, eventually we'll hit. Or if I roll and hit, then we secure ourselves wins, and then we're allowed to level. Because the main thing preventing us from leveling is the fact that we're looking for a 2 cost and a 3 cost unit to cap off our comp. So, minor decisions. I think overall our team's in a healthy state, especially at 64 health. I think that is a major contributing factor to the fact that we don't need to roll. You know, if we were at 30 health, 20 health, I might push it a little more. But we finally get another underground cash out. Tactician's Crown, a bunch of components, and some removers. Do I take it? I think I do. I don't mind this at all, especially the Tactician's Crown. It allows us to do a little bit more. Let's see. I'm messing around with items when I shouldn't be. Ionic Spark is good though. ZZ Rot is good though. Throw in a second Vi, why not? Quicksilver, we can throw that on the vein. Yeah. And I guess I didn't want to roll. I guess I didn't want to roll. We could have, one thing I could have done there is I could have done Talia instead of Vi. Get Star Guardian on my Kaisa and on my Echo. Be a minor buff. But again, just more frontline is what this comp loves. So it's not too bad. Alistair for some extra Aegis, that's probably better than a second Vi. We got a lot we're working with here. Kaisa 3. Thank you. Thank you, game. Gotta make sure everyone knows. Gotta make sure everyone knows we're in the danger zone. That's really funny. You gotta make sure you're having fun with it. I frontline everybody as if we're fighting against wolves, and then I realized that wait a second, we're not. Oh well. So now this team is in a pretty good spot. We have our Kaisa 3, we have our Cho 3, we have our Rammus 3, like it's nutty. We got a Nyla. I think that's the piece we want to add to this comp. So please don't tell me I sell her. Redemption is what I'd take here. Yep. The redemption, yeah, sure, on the Ramus. Vi 3, oh my goodness, they make it too easy on me. And yeah, let's just throw a quick little Nyla one right in the center of everything. Okay, now this is a mistake. This is a mistake. I should not be rolling here. What am I rolling for? You know? What do I need? I mean, I could 3-star the vein, I guess. But I don't think that's correct. I don't think my team gets much stronger by 3-starring the vein. I think my team gets stronger by putting in more units to fight along to tank in the front line, to add some CC, to add some additional stuff. Sell those Ezreals, please. That is actually a troll. Like, look at this. This is silly. I mean, I just okay. Nyla 2. I mean, I guess at this point, just go for it. I'm kind of getting bailed out here by these rolls because this is far from optimal. Those Ezreals need to go. Like 3-starring Ezreals is silly. I don't know what I'm thinking, man. I don't know what I'm thinking. So our beefy Vi. Also, I realize our Vi isn't in the center, and she has Locket, which gives shields to the 2 adjacent allies. So that's another mistake. Let's see this guy. We make light work of this fella. And may I remind you, we still have underground cooking. We still have underground cooking. So we get little boosts to our econ every now and then. You know, the longer the game goes, the stronger we get. It's generally how it goes, but you know, we get stronger than the rest of them. Surprisingly, it took us this long to make it into the money. So now we're finally safe. Now we can get silly. Finally, Finally, I sell the Ezreals, and I almost buy him right back. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, you know, I guess sometimes greed pays off. But it actually doesn't, because if you, I mean, it looks good. It looks good. Like, this is gonna be a great YouTube thumbnail. When I show that I have 3 stars of all of these. But at the same time, the it's not good. Like, watch the damage charts when they pop out. Like, this Vayne isn't really gonna do much. It's kind of a little pointless. Look at that, like, Cho'Gath did more than the Vayne. I mean, Vayne did damage, like, don't get me wrong, but not really what we're looking for. And I'll be honest, I thought this game was a lot closer. I thought I dropped below 50 health at some point. Maybe I apologize. I appeared to have led you all astray with some of my earlier commentary. I did have one game like this where I literally had 92 health at the end of the game. Like, I lost 2 rounds and that was it. I think I got some 2 stars and 3 stars very early. But yeah. So now all that's left. I mean, this team's capped. I finally put Vi back in the center, and now we're just rolling for fun. You know, I think the best thing we could get here is, I mean, Annihilate 2. That's kind of pointless. The real thing we'd want is seller, lose money. Now here's a tip: if you combine units aside from 1 star, you lose money. I'll elaborate that more in a second. I tell him good luck to you, sir, and then we fight. So now I'm wondering how this goes. I think I beat him, but there's a part of me that thinks maybe he pulls something out. I mean, no, he's got a crazy front line, but like mine's just crazier. And with that, it's a forced. That's how you do it, boys. That's how you pivot from from Underground into Kaisa and win the game. So thank y'all for watching. Remember to drop a like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.